puri bhaji recipe, we begin with preparation of the bhaji first because the puris have to be served hot and immediately after preparing. For preparing the bhaji, I have taken 6 to 7 medium-sized potatoes, cooked them in a pressure cooker, given 3 whistles and then kept on sim for 20 minutes. To check whether the potatoes have got cooked, I have inserted a knife or a fork. It should go in easily without any effort. Allow the boiled potatoes to cool a little before peeling off their skin, then cut them into equal small-sized pieces. The other ingredients are 3 to 4 light green chilies, 6 to 7 curry leaves or kadhi patta, half teaspoon of turmeric powder or haldi, 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds or rai, 1/4 teaspoon of asafoetida or hing, finely chopped coriander, 1 teaspoon of sugar and salt to taste. We begin with adding sugar and salt to the cut and slightly warm potatoes. While mixing it, see to it that you're mashing it slightly. Mixing these 2 ingredients prior helps in evenly mixing them with the potatoes. We'll begin by taking a warm pan and adding around 5 to 6 teaspoons of oil to it. After the oil has heated sufficiently, add the mustard seeds and allow them to splutter. Next, we will add asafoetida and curry leaves. While adding the curry leaves, crush them a little between your fingers. This will help in enhancing the flavor of the tempering. We then add green chilies, turmeric powder and mix well. Next, we will add the potatoes which have been mixed with sugar and salt to the pan and mix well. Since the potatoes have already been cooked, we just need to mix them well with the rest of the ingredients. Sprinkle lime now. Garnish with coriander and we are done with the bhaji. Let's go to the preparation of puri. There are different ways in which puri can be prepared, but today I'll show you the most traditional way of preparing puri, which will not only make it crispy but also very fluffy. Let's take a look at the ingredients. The measurements are equal to making around 18 to 20 puris. For this, we have taken 2 cups of wheat flour, 2 tablespoons of rava, half teaspoon sugar and half teaspoon of salt. Take wheat flour in a plate with sufficient depth and add rava to it. Adding rava helps in making the puris crispier. Mix it lightly, then add sugar and salt to the mixture. Make a small trough as shown in the video and add around 2 tablespoons of hot oil to it. Add water a little at a time and start kneading the dough. The important thing to remember is don't add too much water at a time because the dough that we use for preparing puris is stiffer than that used to prepare chapatis. kneading the dough, we'll perform a small test to ascertain whether we have achieved the right consistency of the dough. Put your finger in the center of the dough and pull it out. If there is no dough sticking to it, you have achieved the right consistency. If you feel there is some dough sticking to it, it means that you need to add a little bit more flour or knead it really well. Remember to cover the kneaded dough with a damp cloth to prevent the kneaded dough from developing cracks or drying. Next, we take oil in a vessel and allow it to heat sufficiently. Meanwhile, we start rolling out the dough for preparing the puris. For preparing puris, we have to roll the dough to the right thickness. Too thick a puri will not puff and too thin will become like a papad. If you feel while rolling that the dough is sticking to the rolling board, you can apply a drop of oil but never use dry flour. Otherwise, the flour will burn while frying. Check whether the oil has reached the right temperature by dropping a small portion of dough in it. If it takes a lot of time to come up, it means the oil has not heated sufficiently and that will make the puri absorb a lot of oil. Gently release it into the oil as you can see in the video. See how nicely the puri has puffed up. Gently turn the side. As you can see, the one side has become very nice and crispy. After the puri is done, hold it against the wall of the vessel and take it out. It should not remain in the oil for a long time, else it will become hard. Drain the oil on an absorbent paper and serve immediately. Don't stack the puris as the fluffiness of the puris will go away.